As you can see by my numbers, and I'll show you my numbers up until now, that I'm the best. I am the best.
87th to 93rd. How much did that bring in?
Very little. It was a small fare, but this is something that I truly believe. There are no small fares, only small drivers.
Now wait, can we talk about the netting? So far today you've grossed about 100, let's say. That's a C note for you, Ted.
I've grossed about 100. In fact, I can tell you. I see a taxi face. She's very inquisitive. Nope, she's looking for a bus.
Okay.
It's a bus face. Let's see how much. What's the total? 3245. I started at 3149. So I put on 96 bucks.
And how many pounds is that?
All right, now 96. Ooh, I don't know. I've never done that conversion. But 96 bucks on the meter, 20% for tip, add about 15 bucks. So I've grossed to over 110 bucks. I've grossed over 110.
You've grossed over 110. Now how much have you net? You say you've frozen gas fare there.
So from that 110 is 103, plus a $62 fee I have to pay.
Whoa.
Is 45 bucks. So I've netted 45 bucks, but these additional hours that you and I have together is just all my money. My money.
So when we're getting our money now,
what's going on?
What's this? What is this cab hell?
Convoy?
Is this cab hell?
It is. It is. There are 5 empty cabs. I know none of the drivers and me.
Jesus. Okay, now maybe it's time to get a little breakfast and then do some shopping.
It's time to lag. We only get breakfast when there's no passenger in the car and when we're forced to stop at a red light. Those are the only conditions under which we get breakfast. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, there's the restaurant.
We just missed our stop. Oh,
we can go to 85th. Same one right here.
Where?
Three brothers.
Oh, the Three Brothers.
Now, I'm not as familiar with this place, but I'm willing to go in there.
All right. Nope.
Okay.
Means doubling what we did last year.
So what do you do on your summer? What's your best fare today been?
104.
As far as money or as far as personality?
Personality is what I really go for.
Did I have any personable fares? I think we've only had 1 or 2 conversations. I don't know. It's been pretty much business this morning.
Yeah. Well, we've had breakfast now, and what time? Do you have your clock?
No, we're Sundays are great fares. Just for that.
Okay. What else? What else might happen?
Well, last Sunday, as you know, I drove 2 hookers to Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. But they wouldn't let me talk to them. They just made me turn K-Rock up all the way. So I couldn't really converse with them. Let's see. Yesterday I had a lovely, lovely actress who was telling me about her work.
Now, what does she do?
I lied. I told her I was a director. and I jumped the gun because I didn't realize how established an actress she was. So she of course had no need for me anyway, even if I was a director.
Now, who was she?
Her name was Tova something. She's a big Broadway actress. She was just a guest star on L.A. Law. Tova, I forget her last name.
And did she believe that you were a director?
She believed I was a young, struggling director, is what she believed.
So that didn't do much for you?
Yeah, it really didn't.
No.
You know, she started mentioning her M.A. from the Guthrie Theater in Minnesota, and I thought she was like a dramaturg or a theater administrator. And then comes this actress stuff.
Well, what's she done recently on Broadway? Good making of the light there.
Yeah, see, this is getting a little hairy.
Oops, that one was red, Ted.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
See, there's an empty cab in front of me. I couldn't win anyway.
She won a cab?
See,
oops, I've got the camera on. Now, let's see how they're reacting. See, she doesn't know what's going on there.
Sometimes if you hit them,
yeah,
people are strange, especially in the city. They want you.
If you hit them.
Yeah, if you hit them.
Listen, whereabouts are we anyway? Because if we're anywhere near 89th
We're on 2nd Avenue and 43rd. We're not near 89. Oh, you want to go home?
No. I'm joking. I'm joking. No. It's just
failing.
What time is it, Ted? Could we check in? Just I'm curious. I'm trying to figure it out. That's the look of frustration. It's about 9:30 right now, and we've had 2 fares. I mean, everybody. I'm sure every cab driver has a day like this.
We've had 2 fares in the last hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, but it's all right because we ate.
Sucks.
We ate though. And we had some fun. Now, could you just, what are some of the blue laws of the cab driving that you mentioned and you might want to mention again?
All right. As a passenger, you can request any radio station or that the radio be turned off or on.
Right.
And the driver must oblige you. Also, the driver is not allowed to recommend any specific restaurant. He can recommend an area for dining, but he cannot mention the name of a restaurant.
Now, have you ever had any close calls where you almost slipped?
Oh, I break that rule willy-nilly.
With which restaurants do you push?
Well, it depends what neighborhood we're in. Well, usually the one that's furthest away. Like if we're here in Manhattan, I'll recommend the soda fountain in LA, and I'll get an immediate like $500 fare. Of course, it takes me the whole day to get there, but it's worth it.
Now, see, I find that to be a common problem, man.
You know, sometimes I feel guilty.
It's like taking money from babies, isn't it?
Yeah, but then I figure...
The cab broke down, what happened?
Why did the cab break down, or what happens now?
No, why did the cab break down?
I don't know. I know nothing about cars. I really don't.
Well, how much are you lose?